Truck prices are about to rise and it could start as early as May. Volvo, Mack, and other major truck manufacturers are sounding the alarm. But why? It definitely has something to do with new tariffs, the rising costs, and a trucking economy that's on shaky grounds. Let's break down what's happening and what it means for us in the industry, for you owner-operators, truck drivers, small fleet owners. Let's get into it. Volvo Trucks North America and Mack Trucks have already warned customers that starting in May, prices on Class 8 trucks will be going up. That's because the Trump administration slapped a 25% tariff on imported steel and aluminum, raw materials that are essential for building trucks. And guess who's paying for it? You, me, the customers. Volvo and Mack manufacture their trucks and components across the US, like in Virginia, Pennsylvania, and Maryland. But they still rely on imported materials, and those imports are a lot more expensive. While the exact price increase hasn't been confirmed, analysts expect at least a 4 to 6% spike on Class 8 trucks. And here's the kicker. Demand is already down. ACT Research cut their 2025 forecast by 8%. Orders dropped 25% at Q1 of this year versus Q1 of last year. Even before tariffs, the markets were already soft. Now, manufacturers are bracing for impact and fleets are holding back. Trump's new tariffs didn't just hit steel and aluminum. On March 4th, Canada and Mexico got hit too, key partners in the truck building supply chain. 2 days later, the White House reversed course, saying trucks under the USMCA agreement were exempt, but confusion still reigns. Even Daimler's CEO said they're unsure how it all works. We're building engines in Detroit, sending them to Mexico, putting them into trucks, and then shipping it back to the US. Tariff chaos is disrupting everything right now. Stock markets are shaking. Freight volumes are shrinking. Equipment prices are climbing. Even Mike Pence called the tariffs the largest peacetime tax hike in US history. And top analysts are comparing this moment to the Great Recession or even the Great Depression, when tariffs made everything worse. So what does this mean for you, for me, for you drivers out there, fleet owners, even owner-operators? Expect new trucks to cost more starting this spring. Fleet owners are taking a wait-and-see approach, and uncertainty is dominating the entire industry. So whether you're a driver, fleet owner, or broker, this matters, because if truck prices rise and freight demand drops, every one of us is going to feel it. So what are we doing here at ET Transport? Every single year we place an order for 20 Freightliner Cascadias, brand new ones. This year we have 7 Cascadias that came in Q1. We have an additional 7 Cascadias coming in Q2 and a further 6 coming in Q3. So far for us, we have not seen a price increase on any one of our trucks, but this might change. We don't know what's gonna happen in Q3 or Q4 of 2025. So is it a good time to hold back, or is it a good time to buy a truck? Well, by looking at the national spot market rates, in the van division, the national average at $1.99 is brutal. Also, the reefer market isn't any better. Look at the national average. It's currently sitting at $2.27 per mile. The only division that seems to be doing somewhat well is the flatbed division. So is it time to convert some of our assets into flatbeds? Who knows, maybe that is an option. But I do know one thing, I'll keep you guys posted on what we do. I'm Ronen, and I'll catch you in the next one.